fellow fans and subscribers, Ninamori Fanboy here with my PBF Season 3 Week 6 battle against the Lacunosa Lucarios, aka the Mad Bren, on Twitter and YouTube. I just want to start off by saying I made some really questionable plays this battle. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I must have just... I don't know, no excuses or anything, but you'll see what I mean. Anyway, I brought the team I mentioned I would bring in my team building video, and he brought a threatening team consisting of Cobalion, Frostless, Mega Sableye, Tornadus, Chandelure, and Latios. So no, I don't even remember what else I was concerned with on his team, but pretty much I felt I was prepared enough adequately for this team, so I decided to lead with my Carbink, because I could either get up Stealth Rock, or if he led the Sableye, I could magic, or skill swap that thing's magic bounce, and then take it from there. But as you'll see, he ended up leading Latios, which, you know, also a good situation for my Carbink to be in theory. Anyway, let's see what happens, though. Turn 1, he goes for Light Screen, which I wasn't really expecting. But I just went for my rocks. Didn't really expect him to stay in, but he did get up that light screen, which is going to be annoying. Then he goes for Psychic, but I am Calm, Max Spadef, Max HP, so that doesn't do much. As I get off a Toxic on this Latios, could be very nice, because Lottie does have some decent bulk. Latios, anyway. Here I think I'd decide to fire off a Moonblast, because, like I said, he's not doing much, and I don't really want to switch anything into a Psychic. So right here, I go for that Moonblast. Does hardly anything with Carbinks' minuscule special attack, and the light screen, and Lottie's decent special defense. At this point, I decide, okay, he might roost here, he might... I don't know what he would do. He ends up switching. I switched out to my Starmie, expecting him to not go for like Draco right there, which is why I was fearing switching Starmie in earlier. But now I have a Starmie in against a Chandelure, so good situation for me. I felt I can fire off a Scald. It's pretty free. He might stay in, expecting me to not be Scarfed, and I forgot that the light screen was up, so that Scald does absolutely nothing. When I looked, I'm like, is he Assault Vest or something? Then once it went down, I'm like, oh right, the light screen is still up. I thought I just misplayed there, but either way, here I just go out to my Talonflame and decide to set up a Swords Dance, as he hard switches right out to this Cobalion. So, like I said, Swords Dance right here, he's in with his Cobalion, and here I make the most questionable play, like, of my entire gaming career. I go for Flare Blitz. When he outsped me and went for Thunder Wave, I'm like, is he Scarfed? Then I remembered I didn't EV my Talonflame to outspeed anything, I just gave him max HP and attack. So had he gone for, like, Stone Edge or something, had he had Stone Edge and went for it and hit, I would have lost my Talonflame and lost a huge check to his team. That's such a bad play on my part. I mean, it worked out, I guess. I got paralyzed at the end of the day, but I'm still here, so I don't know. That was just... I shouldn't have made that play. I should have definitely went for 2 acrobatics. That would have still taken it out, and, you know, I could have at least gotten damage off on that. That was just a horrible play by me. Anyway, I took out the Lottie. I don't know why he brought it in. Maybe was hoping for some Parahacks right there, but now he has to go into this Sableye and again hope for some Parahacks, otherwise my Talonflame's gonna run through his team. So turn 1, well, turn 2 I guess, Parahacks, get rid of that turn, so he goes for Shadow Ball right there, paralyzed again, so my Talonflame did go down thanks to that Thunder Wave, but I still managed to get rid of that Lottie and the Cobalion, which I shouldn't have been able to do had he, like, Stone Edged or something, so definitely a misplay on my part. But here I can go out to my mascot and skill swap the Magic Bounce, so now I can take on this thing somewhat effectively. It goes for Nasty Plot, which I was kind of concerned with because I wasn't expecting it, but I am Calm Max Spadef, so I think this mascot here is going to put in a little more work than I initially even expected. I get off a toxic on this, and he decides to set up another nasty plot. So at this point, I'm like, okay, Carbink probably can't live a Shadow Ball at this point, but I might as well just go for a Moonblast anyway. This toxic damage is nice, by the way. And here's the Moonblast. The light screen went off a while ago. That does over half, so that is fantastic. So this Shadow Ball should take me out, and then I'll have to deal with it then. But no, Carbink, the mascot, hangs on. Carbink not going down without a fight this game. And he's going to opt to stay in and allow me to take out his Sableye with this Moonblast. So, the mascot is definitely earning his title. Although now he can go right back out to that Chandelure and take me out with a Shadow Ball from here. He is very low though, so that's great. Goes for Shadow Ball, and like I mentioned, will be able to take me out. Carbink did take a +4 Shadow Ball from Mega Sableye, but Chandelure has way higher special attack naturally. So that would explain it. Here I opt to go out to my Empoleon and go for Agility, expecting to live a Shadow Ball. I wasn't expecting to be faster than the Chandelure prior to Agilitying though. So I was so confused at this point. But I'm going to fire off a Scald now, get rid of the Chandelure. So, you know, nice and... Well, I'm at +2 speed now, so he goes into this Tornadus, and I outspeed this, just go for Ice Beam. And that's enough to take that out. His last Pokemon is actually this Frostless, who I expected to outspeed and just KO with Flash Cannon, but it turns out this was his Choice Scarfed Pokemon the whole time. But Frostless is pretty weak, so I'm able to actually live the Shadow Ball and take it out with the Flash Cannon that I intended to. I did have my full health Sceptile in the back, which could have KO'd Frostless from Leaf Storm does like 110%. Dragon Pulse does like... I think it's a roll to take it out from where it was, but either way, I still had some good options there. Well, yeah. Provided I didn't miss Leaf Storm or lose a roll, but Empoleon ended up taking the hit anyway and scoring 3 knockouts in the end, providing us with a nice little agility sweep. Talking Gen 4 Empoleon strats. Anyway, good game against the Lacunosa Lucarios. I still kind of regret my play with Talonflame, but I mean, had I gone for 2 acrobatics and he still went for Thunder Wave, it wouldn't have made a difference anyway. Just that Flare Blitz is really embarrassing. Like, I'm pretty disappointed that that actually happened. But that sweep at the end and Carbink tanking them hits made up for it, in my opinion. Hopefully you feel the same way. Hopefully you enjoyed this battle, and hopefully you look forward to Week 7. Until then, thank you for watching, though, and have a good day.